Hello, hi. I'm back in the land of the living. First of all, guys, I just want to say thank you to Shaun for running the vlogs the last couple of months.
Ik wacht nog voor mijn backpain.
So I've been extremely busy, and Shaun said he's got a camera, so he's going to do the vlogs and follow the Mk2 build series. So today is the first time in a very long time that I've been at Shaun. I have been here in between here and there, but I haven't been here every week like I usually did. So just a quick not a quick update, we're going to do a walk around on Shaun's car quickly, because the last update was finalizing the boot setup.
Correct.
Yeah, so that was the last vlog. There's some other developments currently on the car, so I'm just going to walk to those developments, and then Shaun must just explain to you guys what he has done. So I'm going to turn the camera around. As you guys can see, Shaun has pulled out the Mk2 dashboard. He's busy. He fitted a Polo Millenium dash. So as you guys can see, this man did wiring. It's just wires and everything laying in here. He's also done, sent the door panels away. I just want to open this door also. So his door panels is completely done over. Lekker is het boot setup, jong. So Shaun must just explain to us quickly. So the way I understand it is, this man got this dashboard to work fully functional. Everything is working.
Yeah, boy, yes.
So he's just waiting on the cluster cover, the cowl, né?
Yeah, it's off today.
So he's ordered that. Shaun just explained there what all needs to.
Okay, so dash is in. Everything is fully functional. Everything's working. Even the lights on the center console, the lights here, dash light is working. Daybust is working.
Yeah.
Just 1 second. Obviously I couldn't get the heater to work because I took the heater out in the engine bay because of that, so I didn't worry about the heater and all that stuff. I had to do some modifications behind the dash to get the dash in, but the dash is in and the debust is working. That was the main thing. So all the lights on the dash is working, hazards is working, the fuel gauge, heat gauge, everything's working. Only thing I didn't test yet is the speedo, but I know it will work because I tested it outside on the bench. That's all working. I've got this console here. This needs to go back in again. I just need to think whether I'm going to do it or not. I need to drop the steering column slightly just to fill up this gap a little bit. I am in search of this trim that goes around here. I need this trim. Other than that, the dash is sort of complete. I'm waiting on this console to come. I did some changes. I painted this black instead of leaving it silver, just to sort of fall in place. Then everything else is working. Center console I just need to tie down at the back here. And then Divan's gonna do a cubby handle for me. Other than that, it just needs a proper clean.
But look there, that LCD screen, the man's got this Targa equalizer in there.
Alles is mooi in plek.
Alles no Targa.
Yeah, except for the radio and the amps.
Yeah, so he's got Targa mids in also. The sub.
Sub is a Targa Mamba.
Oh, jy het die amps ook gechange.
Yeah, so the amps in the radio is Bassmaster. And then we've got 1, 2, 3 sets of Targa mids, Pro mids. The boot setup, obviously, you guys saw the boot setup that you guys saw. Ek wil net die ligte afsit en ek sien die ligte is alweer aan wanneer die radio het aangegaan. It's got a Targa Mamba sub. And then the mids, obviously, and that's it. Deur panels het Henry from HPK did the door panels for me. Obviously this is my old ports, front and rear. I just asked him to cover that in the same as the doors. So other than that, the car is basically let's say not complete, but most of the work is done. Even in the left asset, sorry.
Yeah.
Most of the work is done.
And as you guys can see, Shaun het alweer nuwe wiele op.
Is hy man?
Hy het alweer ander wiele op.
Is hy? Is hy lieg vir julle?
Is dit LM's, nee?
Ja, is LM's. Hy lieg vir julle.
Shaun is what you define what they call a wheel hole.
Nee, Eugene is die wielhoor. Daai man in elke tweede week ander wiele. So, I'm basically just waiting for the cover, center console I need to tie down.
Jou ligte is aan.
And then I just need to put the little panels together on the sides because I rewired the radio, rewired the amps, obviously rewired the dash. So the car just needs a proper clean, and then I need to build a new back seat. Because the back seat obviously doesn't fit because of the hard lines. I was going to go with the hard lines to the back, but with the hard lines being on this side of the car, you sort of got like a display from this side as well, instead of having the display on the other side. We decided to go with the hard lines on this side, but now the seat don't fit, so I'm going to take my existing seat, cut it, restructure the back section so I can clear the hard lines and then have that one covered again. So we're building a completely new custom spec seat, because yet this is still my daily. Alhoewel it is a daily lately. I jumped in a bit deeper than I was supposed to with the project. It was meant to be in stages, but then you know mos.
The itch.
Nee, the inspiration and the threats I get from Divan and Fabi and Eugene and Patrick and my vrou and almal so. Jy moet dit klaar maak. So let's do it one time and get it over and done with. So like I said, the bolt is sort of complete. I need to finish up a little bit, and then next up I need to do the roll cage and then put the throttle bodies back on. But other than that, I'm happy with the outcome. It was a lot easier than I expected it to be for the dash. And
Jy sê jy gaan nie R32 nie.
nee, R32 is vir fucking mense wat sit en pee man. Yeah, joke man. No offense to the R32 guys. No offense, I'm just joking. Yeah, you know what? I'm old school. I like to. I don't want to be that guy, but I like to set trends and not follow trends. There's a lot of R32s on the road. There's a lot of 1.8T's on the road. No offense, Eugene. I've had my 16 valve for 22 years, and I daily this car, and no issues. Touch wood. Touch wood. No issues. So I'll stick to my 16 valve. Once the 16 valve is giving me issues, I'll maybe change to something else, maybe 20 valve normal aspirated. But other than that, I don't think I will summer go R32. No. Not a big fan. It's a nice motor, but not a big fan.
So guys, for you guys that know the car from events and stuff, if you guys are gonna see the car the next time, like I'm just standing here, it looks like a completely different car. This dashboard, that dashboard, the boot setup and everything, it changes the look of the car completely. And the door panels, I think your door panels was like black and grey, ne?
Nee, it was like a light blue stock, and it was dirty as well, stained. So if you looked at it, it's sort of like set the rest of the interior differently. But looking at it now with the new panels in, it completes a car. Die hele interior like heeltemal anders dan.
Yeah, it's a completely different car now. So yeah, me and Shaun, I'm gonna shoot some cinematics quickly. I need to do an ARC review also today with that little 1.4i standing there in the corner. I just wanna stick the record straight here quickly because Eugene thought it was relevant to keep a 1.4i badge on here.
Ja, Eugene moet eintlik Eugene is eintlik van ons om 'n interview te doen met die man. Maar Eugene kry weg.
Eugene maak al heel week verskonings of 'n paar weke verskonings for the interview, but this car apparently is a fucking monster. How many kilowatt?
Nee, ek weet nie. Praat die figures of vlog.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk figures, but this car
I
is
didn't build the car. The car was bought by somebody else. But we did some changes and we did some repairs and some issues that was in the car we sorted out. So yeah. Kyk maar.
Yeah, we'll see if I'll maybe throw a clip in or two here in the vlog.
Hy's derde.
En hy spin net heeltyd.
Heeltyd.
But it will be on the ARC page also. So guys, just a heads up. And the reason why I've been so busy and haven't had time for Resistance vlogs is because ARC and Motorlease, I do their content creation. They are official partners also, as you guys will notice in the intro, but they've been keeping me extremely busy and I kind of fell a bit off the wagon with Resistance. So we're gonna try starting getting back to cinematics and stuff. I know we've been vlogging consistently every week. Thanks to Shaun for keeping the flag up there. But we'll start getting back to cinematics also. Also check out the Idle Auto Expo that I filmed when I was in Joburg with Motorlease. Guys, the cars there is on a different level. But I'm glad to see that Cape Town is starting to come back to that. I mean, Shaun's car is a prime example. The man, I won't say he's going all out, but it's a totally different car to what you guys have seen.
Dan is die kar vir sale nou, né?
Oh, kyk, mag ons dit op camera sê van Fabian?
Nee.
Okay, Fabian must tell you guys himself. We're not gonna say anything, he'll tell you guys.
Die quote te staan sien.
Die quote te staan sien, die man gaan nou reis.
Hy sê hy die met dit was like 'n kak.
Die man gaan nou reis sien toe.
Nee, wat 'n reis sien. Op die bank lê en TV kyk sien.
Yes, but we'll let Fabian explain himself in the next vlog as to what has happened. Yes.
Ek dink dis beter.
Ons wil nie uit die man se huis uitpraat nie.
Ja, sommer sy huis uit.
But I'm gonna throw in some cinematics. If I don't see you guys after the cinematics, have a good one, and we'll see you guys soon. Cheers.